Hello, welcome to Techno Photographer. Today I am here comparing the Fuji X-S20 f1.4 with the Sigma 18-50 f2.8. All the pictures are taken with the Fujifilm X-S20 in aperture priority mode, and I also set the Sigma to 33mm in order to compare it with the Fuji, since the Sigma is a zoom lens and the Fuji is a prime. On the left side you will have the Fuji pictures, and on the right side the Sigma. Well, starting with this picture, this was taken at f1 2.8, and I was focusing here in the center, in the background. Looking at the center of the image, I don't see any noticeable difference. Both are quite sharp. But if I look here, I think the Fuji is starting to be out of focus, and the Sigma isn't, so you see more sharpness on the Sigma side, but I think this is because of the focus. In the center, they are performing mostly the same. If I go to the corners, well, they are out of focus, as you see here, but in the middle, I can see maybe more detail with the Fuji on the trees. But it's not really noticeable. In the center, they are both quite sharp. Well, jumping into the next pictures, both pictures were taken at f11, and the focus was set here on this platform because the bridge on the background, it was really foggy and it was impossible for the both lenses to focus there automatically. With manual focus would have been possible, but I didn't have the time. It was really cold. And well, the focus was here in this platform. I see there is more fog on the Fuji, but this is because there's more fog here, not because of the quality. Looking at the sharpness here, looking at the fence, for example, look, here I see in the Sigma is kind of soft, a little bit blurred, and here on the Fuji it's more sharp, definitely. But we have to do 120% zoom to check this, so there's not really a huge difference. Looking also here at the tree, which is also in focus, yeah, you can see here is more soft in the Sigma on the right side than in the Fuji. The next two pictures are taken at f2.8, so the Sigma is wide open and the Fuji isn't, and the focus is here in the middle of the two ducks. When I zoom in, let's compare the area here in focus. Let's take as a reference this leaf here. Here I see more sharpness on the Fuji side. I can see clearly here that it's more defined, more sharp than with the Sigma. Let's check other parts. For example, here the stick, well, the stick is kind of not in focus with the two of them, but here I see more sharpness with the Fuji. If I desynchronize, I can go up. Yeah, look, here you see more sharpness, but this is only when you do a 144% zoom. So I can say that the Sigma is keeping up really well against the Fuji. Okay, here these two pictures are taken both at f2.8, so the Sigma is wide open again. Here, looking at the two pictures, I see kind of a little bit more of contrast on the Fuji lens than in the Sigma. But regarding the sharpness, I look at the birds. I don't see any noticeable difference. Maybe here, this thing, I don't know what it is. It's more sharp in the Fuji. And also the cables here, maybe I see more sharpness on the Fuji. But we have to consider this is the Sigma, it's a zoom lens, and it's wide open. So wow, thumbs up for the Sigma. These two pictures are taken at f4.5, and in this case, well, the Fuji shoot has more smoke coming from the kitchen. The focus was here in the kitchen, and if we compare, let's do it right. If we compare here the shoots, I don't see any noticeable difference. Maybe because of the smoke, this looks more foggy than here in the lights, but I don't see any noticeable difference. Let's crop in here, try to compare the To be honest, you can judge for yourself, but I don't see any noticeable difference. Maybe the sea was slightly more detailed here, but for me, in this case, I would say this is a tie. Okay, so these two pictures are taken at f5.6, and here I see again no difference. So it's at f5.6, both are in a good aperture. It's during the day. I don't see any difference, to be honest. In the center and even in the corners, they are both quite sharp. Yep. These two pictures are taken at f2.8. I was trying to reach the limits of the Sigma and have it wide open. But to be honest, doing some zoom here, I even like more the look of the Sigma. I think it's a matter of contrast and color. It's a little bit more warm, the picture of the Sigma, but it's a matter of taste. It's similar. That's the center. For me, it's a tie in the center. So if we go to the corners, I don't see any difference. Maybe I like more the look of the Sigma here. Let's go to the sky here, to the other corner. Maybe I can see some like very, very light vignetting here, but negligible. It's a tie again for me. We are getting to the end of the comparison, but before I wanted to compare the portrait capabilities of both lenses. So I found a tree and I shot kind of a portrait with the tree. And in this case, I see the Fuji outperforming the Sigma. I see more sharpness in the tree here. I also like the bokeh more of Fuji than the Sigma. And look, if we zoom here, you see more detail with the Fuji. I think something happened here with the Sigma. I expected better results, but I shot and it was in focus, and that's what I got. So yeah, I see here the Fuji winning, but I also want to compare two things: the minimum focusing distance and also the maximum aperture of the Fuji. So in the next two shots, I will compare this. So here on the left side, you have the Fuji at f1.4, and on the right side, the Sigma at f2.8. So here I was also testing the minimum focusing distance, and the Sigma wins. If you wanna shoot close-up shoots and also macro, the Sigma would be a better choice because the Fuji struggles here, for example, to focus, while the Sigma is still keeping up pretty decent. Also, it was shooting at f1.4, so you hear the difference in the bokeh. This is a crazy bokeh at f1.4, even that is out of focus already. Only these parts are in focus compared with the Sigma, which more sides of the tree are in focus. And yeah, I think that's all from my side. Yes, I want to point out the advantages and disadvantages of both of them. We need to talk about the prices of the two lenses. The Fuji is around 800 euros new, and the Sigma is around 500 euros. If you compare them side by side, like I did in this video, for street photography during the day with enough light, I don't see a huge difference. I don't see. I wouldn't buy the Fuji for that. I would buy the Fuji if you are going to shoot portraits or if you are going to shoot at night. I know I didn't compare the two of them for night photography in this video because I had to give back the Fuji, sadly, and I couldn't do that. But if you want to check the performance of the Fuji at night, you can check my video One Day in Amsterdam that I uploaded 1 week ago. And also it's important that the Fuji is weather sealed. So if you plan to shoot under the rain or in a desert or wherever, nothing should get into your lens. That's useful. I had problems with the Sigma. I had to open the Sigma and clean it because also the Sigma is not weather sealed and it's also a zoom lens which expands, it gets longer as you zoom in, so it's easier for the dust and other particles to get into your lens. So that's a thing to consider for the Fuji. And well, the Sigma, the advantages. First, as I mentioned before, the price is way cheaper than the Fuji. Also, it's a zoom lens with a very high quality. You have flexibility from 18 to 50 millimeters, and it's lighter than the Fuji. You notice that when you grab the Sigma, and also it's smaller. So to transport it is more convenient, but also the Fuji is not a super huge lens, so it's okay. Well, I hope this video helped you to get some useful information about the performance of the two lenses, or helped you to decide between them. Thank you for being here, subscribe if you haven't done so, and let's keep taking great pictures.